The thing that I have to really explain to people when I'm coaching them, guiding them, mentoring them, they're asking me about gift coaching, is that there is a philosophy behind it, a mindset. And it's all based in my faith. Now, I'm not the kind of person who proselytizes or evangelizes my faith. I believe these are things that you do in the life that you live. But I also don't shy away from it. And so I like to let people know that the foundation of my gift philosophy is based in Scripture. In the book of Jeremiah, God says to the prophet Jeremiah, "Before you were ever formed in the womb, I knew you, and I appointed you to be a prophet to the nations." Now, regardless of whether you believe in God or not, whether you are a Christian or whatever your faith is, there is a basic existential truth in that statement. And this is what I believe. I believe that our purpose, our calling, our gifting are embedded in us before we were ever formed. And that thing that's embedded in us, our calling, our purpose, and our gift, are divine in nature because they pre-exist our temporal existence before we had a name, before we had a body. I believe this is the true you. The gift philosophy is about helping you get in touch with that true you. Because when you do, your calling, your purpose, your gift becomes self-evident. They become clearer to you. But here's the problem. The problem is most people don't really know or are in touch with who they truly are. More often than not, for whatever reason, whether it's parenting, environment, circumstances, people often have a distorted view of themselves, or they create a false sense of themselves in order to exist, to survive. My job, what I believe my call and my purpose in life, is to do everything with the gift that God has given me to help people understand who they are, why they're here, and what unique gift God has given them to accomplish their purpose and reason for existing. Now, it's not an easy process, and nothing that's worth anything is. The scripture that I used as the basis for my coaching and guiding is the scripture that says, "Your gift will make room for you and bring you before great men." The core of what I talk about is your gift. That's composed of three components: knowing your gift, mastering your gift, and operating in your gift. Knowing your gift is about being in touch with who you truly are. And I believe when you know your gift, you are existing in a divine space. A good friend of mine, April Schrank, calls it the God space. When you know who you are, there's a lot of clarity and a lack of fuzziness in your life. When you know who you are, people can come and talk to you, and the noise that inevitably surrounds you in what we basically live a noisy world can be quieted down because you're able to tune out those things that have nothing to do with you. Now, mastering your gift is really the work part. Kind of like walking. We are genetically predisposed to walking, but yet when we come out of the womb, we're not fully ready to walk. It's only through repetition. It's only through seeing others. It's only through guidance that we're able to perfect walking. Think about this. You don't even think about walking. You just do it. That's what mastery is. It is when you go from knowing something in your head to being something in your heart. And finally, operating in your gift. That's the third component of the your gift philosophy. Operating in your gift is about when you know it and you have mastered it, you are existing in it. But now you are giving your gift to the world. You are partaking. The other two are independent. This one is interdependent. But watch this. The connection that operating in your gift has to the part that most people want to know, which is making room. In other words, where you access to resources, you're given the things that you need, whether that's money, whether that's opportunity, whether that's fulfillment. That comes through operation and operating in your gift. That has three components. Those three components are product development, audience engagement, and sales and marketing. Product engagement is the unique skill. This is something unique to what I do as a gift coach. I don't believe anybody else is doing this, but I believe that you can productize your gift. You can productize the thing that you are gifted to do so that it can become your vocation. So for example, my gifts are coaching and writing. And so I'm able to productize those through life coaching, which is another way of talking about gift coaching, and writing, which is a gift that I have. So books, articles, things of that nature. But you need to know who your audience is, and here's the part that most people struggle with. You need to sell and market the products that you develop. Now, the problem most people have in life and why they don't have much is because most people hate selling and marketing. But here's the difference. If you can't sell and market who you are, then there's a larger problem. You should be able to advocate for yourself. You should be able to be willing to ask for a competitive price for your skills and your services. One of the ways that I know that I need to really coach people up is when they struggle asking for a price for services they rendered that's a part of who they are. It's almost as if they believe they're not worthy of the money that they're asking for. And the reality is, if you know who you truly are, then that's not a problem at all. So those are really the core foundational principles of gift coaching, of the gift philosophy, and I'm going to repeat them. Your gifts, knowing, mastering, and operating in them. And making room is product development, sales and marketing, and audience engagement. If you want to know more about this, get in contact with me. I look forward to talking to you. Be blessed.